friends, welcome to iExamB. I am Vidhika, Law Faculty at iExamB. In this video, I am going to talk about the NPS Legal Recruitment. NPS has released a notification yesterday in which there is one vacancy for legal. Yes, indeed, a very less number of vacancies, only one vacancy for legal for Grade A post, Assistant Manager post. The salary of Grade A officer is Rs 23 lakh per annum. In this video, we are going to discuss the notification in detail, the exam pattern, syllabus, and a lot of other things. Also, we are going to understand the similarities between NPS Legal and SEBI Legal exam and how we can prepare for both these exams together. The online registration for this exam started from 30th of August and will last up to 20th of September. The exam date is not yet out. Information about the exams will be given later on the NPS website. As I have mentioned earlier, there is only one vacancy for the legal stream. In the eligibility criteria, the maximum age required is 30 years. For education, a full-time bachelor degree in law is required from any university, college which is recognized by UGC and the Bar Council of India. Also, an experience is required. A minimum 2 years post-qualification experience is required in the relevant field. This is not present in SEBI Legal. SEBI Legal Recruitment is open for freshers, for fresh graduates, while for NPS Legal, a 2 years experience is required. The upper age limit is relaxable 5. Now let's move to the mode of selection of the Assistant Manager Grade A post. We are talking specially about the legal streams. There will be 3 phases. It is a 3-stage process. Phase 1, which is online examination consisting of 2 papers of 100 mark each. Phase 2, which is online examination consisting of 2 papers 100 mark each. And phase 3 is your interview. In phase 1 online exam, there will be 2 papers. First paper is common for all the streams, in which there will be multiple choice questions on subjects like general awareness, including some questions relating to financial sector of easy to moderate difficulty level, English language, quantitative aptitude, and reasoning. Maximum marks of this paper is 100 and the duration is 60 minutes. Paper 2 for all streams will be multiple choice question on specialized subject related to stream. Here it will be law related questions. Maximum marks are 100 and the duration of the exam is 40. The composition of paper 1 for phase 1 is also given. For each of the subject there will be 20 questions. Each subject will be of 25 marks and the duration is 60 minutes overall to attempt all the 80 questions of 100 marks. Please note, phase 1 online examination will be conducted in a single shift. The test will be bilingual except the test for English language, which will be in English only. Syllabus for specialized subject is as per annexure 1 of the notification. We will discuss this later. Candidates would need to secure separate cutoff in each test. So in each of the area in paper 1 and paper 2, separate cutoffs will be given and a candidate has to secure separate cutoffs both in paper 1 and paper 2. Also, they have to cross the aggregate cutoff which is to be decided by the NPS Trust in phase 1 so that you can appear for phase 2. There will be negative marking present for incorrect answers in paper 1 of phase 1. So you can see only in paper 1 negative marking is present. Negative marking is not present in paper 2. Now the pattern of the exam is similar to SEBI Legal. However, the criteria of cutoff is different. SEBI Legal phase 1 is merit based. You need to score only 80 marks out of 200 in both the papers, 13 paper 1 and 14 paper 2 in SEBI Legal. In NPS, this cutoff is not given. The aggregate cutoff and the separate cutoffs will be decided by NPS Trust. Also in SEBI, there is negative marking present in both paper 1 and paper 2. However, in NPS, it is clearly mentioned that there shall be negative marking for marking incorrect answers in paper 1 in phase 1 only. So only in QRE GA paper 1, there is negative marking given. Then phase 2 exam consists of 2 papers again. First is your descriptive English and the second one is paper 2 specialized subject, which is your law of 100 marks again. This pattern is also similar to phase 2 of SEBI Legal. There is one descriptive English paper and one law paper. Now look at point number B. There shall be negative marking for paper 2 of phase 2 for all the streams. So here in phase 2, this paper will have negative marking. Again, candidates would need to secure separate cutoff in each paper as well as aggregate cutoff marks in phase 2 exam to be shortlisted for phase 3. The cutoff marks for different streams for shortlisting candidates for phase 3 shall be in relation to the number of vacancies. Then the shortlisted candidates will be called for interview based on the order of the merit. The phase 3 is your interview. There is important note on the calculation of marks. The marks obtained in the phase 2 examination are given a 50% weightage criteria. Work experience, which is mentioned, that is 2 years work experience, which is a minimum requirement. It is given a 20% criteria, and marks obtained in the interview a 30% weightage criteria for the legal streams. The salary and allowance of the grade A assistant manager is clearly defined. The pay scale of officers in grade A is as mentioned, with the basic pay of 44,500. There are many emoluments mentioned. The gross emolument includes NPS trust contribution towards national pension system, grade allowance, special allowance, dearness allowance, local compensatory allowance, housing allowance, learning allowance, and special grade allowance. There are other benefits like leave fare concession, medical expenses, personal accident insurance, eye refraction, cost of spectacles, education allowance, financial dailies, book grant, briefcase, conveyance expenses, house cleaning allowance, staff furnishing scheme, scheme for purchasing computers, and various other benefits as are admissible to an officer grade A in NPS Trust. Overall, the CTC consisting of pay and benefits for the post of officer grade A at the beginning of scale of pay would be approximately 23 lakh per annum. So at the time of joining, your CTC will be equivalent to 23 lakh per annum. Going to the service conditions, the successful candidates for the post of officer grade B and grade A will undergo probation of 1 year from the date of joining, and then they will be considered for confirmation subject to the satisfactory performance. The posting is at New Delhi. It is clearly mentioned posting is at New Delhi. However, the recruited officers may be transferred to any location in India where NPS Trust may open offices in future. As of now, the office is only in New Delhi. The application fee for filling the online application form for unreserved EWS and OBC is ₹1,000, and it is ₹0 for SC, ST, PWBD and women candidates. Now coming to the syllabus of legal stream. The syllabus is clearly defined. You will have questions from Constitution of India. Even the parts are also mentioned. Law of contracts, Indian Contract Act Specific Relief Act, criminal law, IPC, CRPC, from law of evidence, from Code of Civil Procedure Part 1 and Part 2, administrative law and principles of natural justice, jurisprudence and interpretation of statutes, important Latin terms and maxims, Consumer Protection Act, Arbitration and Conciliation Act Part 1, Right to Information Act, Securities Law, SCRA and Depository Act, Indian Trust Act, then Corporate Law. From Companies Act chapters are clearly mentioned from which you can expect questions. Then Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Part 1 and Part 2. From taxation, general principles, capital gains tax, securities transaction tax. Then Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority Act and various regulations of Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority and IRDA Act. These are the two areas that are not present in SEBI legal syllabus. The rest of the topics are present in SEBI legal and are clearly mentioned in a similar way in SEBI legal notification. So all you have to do is separately prepare for these two areas for NPS exam. I'll just gist out the differences between NPS legal and SEBI legal. In NPS legal, experience of 2 years is required. Then in SEBI legal, phase 1 is merit based, and in NPS legal, the cutoff will be decided by NPS. In SEBI legal, paper 2 in phase 1, that is your law paper in phase 1, has negative marking, while this thing is not mentioned in NPS legal. Then the difference lies in the syllabus. NPS legal syllabus has few extra topics in the law part. One is Right to Information Act, which is not there in SEBI legal, and the other is PFRDA and IRDA related acts and regulations. Rest of the thing you can prepare with SEBI legal. If you are interested in preparation for NPS legal exam, also for SEBI legal exam, then please fill the Google form that is present in the description below so that we are able to understand your requirements and we can bring out a course which can help you prepare both for SEBI legal and NPS legal exam. At present, we are running a flat 52% off on all our online courses, and there is a price hike scheduled from September 1, 2022 on all our online courses. If you are interested in any of the exam in SEBI legal or NPS legal, it is best to fill the Google form and it is best to get enrolled before the price increases. We are also starting a new batch for SEBI Legal from 1st of September, and we have given a dedicated 100 days class schedule, following which you can prepare for this exam in 100 days by the end of December, so that you have sufficient time in your hand for the purpose of revision. Subscribe to our Legal B channel. This is your one-stop solution for all legal exams. iExamB helps you unfold your potential. We offer you crisp and concise material. We help you prepare 50% faster. We offer courses for various recruitments. For any queries, you can write to us at hello@iexamb.com. You can also call us on this number that is mentioned on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe to our Legal B YouTube channel. Thank you.